Hey dear students, what's up? Hope you all in good state of health and enjoyed your holidays a lot. So welcome back dear kiddos and let's get back to our learning zone. Today we'll discuss a new topic, but before we start our chapter, get ready for a warm-up activity. Come on, stand up first of all and spin your body like the image before you spinning. Come on, get up fast. Spin your body till I count 10. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Stop it now. Now Vijay, place a chair and move around the chair as the flowers in the picture moving around tree till I count 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done students. Stop it now. I hope you enjoyed the activity. Do you know the way you moved your body, same way our earth also moves, and our new topic is related to these movements only. Our topic is movements of the earth. So dear students, in this video we'll learn about rotation of the earth and the phenomena of day and night, and also we'll discuss about the movement called revolution. Let me introduce the topic with some of the few points regarding the chapter. Earlier that was a myth. In the older time, people believed that the earth was stationary. Stationary means it is not that stationary where you buy books and notebooks, pens and all from. But stationary here means motionless. That means the people believed that the earth was static, it was not in the motion, and heavenly bodies moved around it. But it was a myth. Then afterwards, Nicolaus Copernicus, a Polish astronomer, a native from Poland. But Poland is a country that is located in Europe, right? So that he was an astronomer. He first said that the earth spins on its own axis. I'll make you understand in the next slide. So he believed that, and he proved even that earth spins on its own axis and moves around the sun, right? Thus the earth has two types of movements. Number 1, rotation, and number 2, revolution. Both of the movements you have performed in your warm-up activity, right? Do you know students, the earth moves in two different ways, that is rotation and revolution. I think you know it. And you know, the earth is moving all the time. Well, earth moves at a very fast pace. Pace means speed. It is tilted on its axis. Let me explain you. The earth rotating in this manner all the time. So the center point we imagine as its axis, right? This is an imaginary line through two poles, that is North Pole and South Pole. And this line we can imagine as its axis. But this axis is not straight, but it is a tilted axis at an angle of 23.5 degrees. So this movement of the earth on its tilted axis is known as rotation. I hope you understood this topic or this particular movement, rotation. Now, can you tell me why day and night happen? Let me explain you. As you can see in the picture, that half of the earth which is in front of the sun has day, and another half which is away from the sun has night. Student, now let's discuss about some facts about it. The movement of the earth on its own axis is called rotation, and the earth takes about 24 hours or 1 day to complete one rotation. It rotates from west to east. You can observe the picture minutely. Due to this only, we see that sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Students, do you know why it is morning in India and evening in USA at the same point of time? Before we get the answer of that question, let us understand the concept first, right? Look at the image. In that image, you can see half of the earth is facing sunlight and half of the earth is away from the sunlight. So this is the concept only, where the area which receives the sunlight from the sun, there is day at the same point of time. Which area is away from the sunlight, there is night. So half of the earth which is in front of the sun has day, and another half which is away from the earth faces night. So this is the basic phenomena of day and night. In the same way, you can say the next image which shows you both of the countries are located in opposite hemispheres, as India is located in eastern hemisphere and USA is located in western hemisphere. So where India receives sunlight, then India has day, and while USA has night at the same point of time. This is because India and USA are in opposite hemisphere of the earth. So here we have learned the facts about the movement, rotation of the earth, which causes day and night. Now we'll proceed to discuss the movement, revolution of the earth. Look at the image, my dear students, very carefully. Here the planet Earth revolving around the sun. Now let's compare this movement to the rotation. You can see in another image, here the earth rotating itself on its own axis, and in revolution it is even revolving itself around the sun. So this is the difference between rotation and revolution. I hope you better understood with the activity that we performed before we start the chapter, right? So I hope you are clear about these movements. So let's learn about some facts of revolution. So this is another movement of the earth. First of all, while rotating on its axis, the earth also revolves around the sun. It doesn't mean when it's revolving it stops spinning around it on its own axis, but it moves in both of the movements on the same time, right? So this movement is called revolution. The earth revolves around the sun along a fixed path that is called orbit. In the picture you can see the green oval shape line. That part is actually called orbit, and it is in oval shape. It takes 365 days and 6 hours, or almost 1 year, to complete this revolution. So dear students, there is one difference between revolution and rotation. Rotation causes day and night, and revolution causes season or change in seasons. So my lovely kiddos, this was all about this video. Hope you enjoyed the video and understood the concept of rotation and revolution. I'll write back with more interesting topics. Till then, take very good care of yourself and enjoy new phase of learning and new things. So bye bye, take care. Thank you so much.